No, there's not a livery in the game with the white secondary.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's got to be modded.
Sweet. Honestly, it does look really good with the white.
Yeah.
You've pulled out of the Spanish event, haven't you?
I believe so. Yeah. It's just a shame we can't really get a nice red on there, because the crew red we usually use, you can't have it on there. It will get rid of the white secondary. So we've got to go
it? Do you have to use a regular red?
Yeah, we've got Torino red on
Is
there.
that Torino? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your crew red like a hex code?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. So that would look quite nice. So why does it get rid of the white? What does it change it to? Like a...
It just changes to red. It just covers it over.
Change to red, yeah.
Yeah, very
Fair
weird.
enough. Yeah, crew colours sometimes just don't work. It's kind of a shame. You hope they'd always work quite well, but
yeah, it looked much nicer with the crew colour, but we go with what we give them.
Yeah, it looks nice. So.
If only it had smoke. If only it had smoke.
Yeah. The handling's a bit weird, though, isn't it, to formation for the Bezra?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not too bad, to be fair. I've tried it out. It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's only when it gets hit by turbulence it has a little bit of a wobble, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, so does every plane, but it has a little bit more extreme. See, to be fair, when you speak to a lot of the space about if they gave the Bezra smoke or they introduced a typhoon into the game, whether they would stick with the Molotov because of how iconic it is, or whether they would change to the Bezra or the Typhoon.
I think if they introduced a new plane, a lot of display teams would move to that. So we'd probably stick with a Molotov. With the change in like flight community we've got at the minute, everyone would probably go for the new aircraft.
Yeah, probably.
So
I think a lot of the display teams are running the Molotov.
yeah, I'd say it's probably the best with formation and smoke.
Yeah. So with the A10 flies formation perfect.
Yeah.
But it's the speed.
Yeah, it's just the speed and stuff.
Yeah. Which is a shame because the A10 is a very good aircraft in this game. Or just in general, but
Just a shame the cannon.
yep. Alright. The Reds just broke the land, I think.
I believe so.
Been taken down yet?
Well, there's a mission 1 jet. I think it's
I was saying, it should tell me. Yeah, nah, it's all good. It's still running, still working.
The our mission 1 jet.
So I might as well introduce myself as the 7 aircraft of our Red Arrows counterparts. The GTA the Reds have landed. My name is Billy Wilson. I'm Red 10 and the commentator and supervisor for the Santos Arrows in their 2021 display season. Now in a few moments time our Red 1 Owen will take off and begin his approach for Vespucci Beach and deliver to you the world's premier fast jet display. Now, I believe we've had one pilot have a few technical difficulties, but they're back in the game now, so we should be fine.
I think that was Raptor.
Yeah, Raptor lagged out, but he's back in the game now, so we should be fine for the for our brand new 9-ship performance. So for those sitting at home or here who don't really know that much about Genu Aerobatics, the Alice Arrows, we're based off the real life team, the Red Arrows, who are the United Kingdom's aerobatic display team. They started off in 1965 at RAF Little Brislington, Gloucestershire. They flew with 7 pilots and in the Folland Nat T1 trainer aircraft, but now in 2021 they're based at RAF Scampton in Lincolnshire and fly with 9 pilots and in the Bay Systems Hawk T1 trainer aircraft. So yeah, Raptor is back with the team now. They should be taking off any minute now, so if you just want to have a little glance over to the left hand side, and you should be able to get a view. There they are, they're rolling now. 5 aircraft Jippo ahead of them.
I don't know, someone's mic just gone mental, so if you want to mute it.
I believe it's Brandon. But anyway, the 9 aircraft are rolling now. As you can see, there's 2 sections, Enid and Jippo. Enid was named after the Enid Blyton's famous 5 books. As you can see, there's 5 aircraft there. Then we have Jippo, who perform our more dynamic and fast manoeuvres. They were named after a former pilot for the team who flew back in the 1960s. Yeah, now they're forming up with each other into battle formation, and then they'll make their way around southern Los Santos and then align themselves up with Vespucci Beach.
Yep, real good.
Does another pilot lag out there?
I don't think so. We have all 9, and they're just making their way over the Davis area, and they may be able to come into view behind you. So their smoke is on. Can anybody spot the red arrows or the Ellis arrows? So get your cameras ready, everyone. Here they are. It's the Los Santos arrows. Here they are in a battle formation, about to bank round to the right. Oh no, pull to the vertical there and change the formation into diamond. So your red one today is Owen. Owen has led and run the team ever since its creation back in 2017. He runs the Elite Gentleman Car Club and the brand new Alpha San inspired display team, the Hawks Aerobatic Team. Make sure you go and check them out on Instagram at Hawks Aerobatic Team. Some great upcoming stuff that we'll be bringing in the next coming months. We had our first training session last night with our 7 ship. Some real progress that made there. And now coming in from the right hand side, one of our new dynamic manoeuvres for 2021, the Diamond Roll. Reds 2 and 3 today is Fatal and Spooky. Fatal used to run the Ellis Lightnings and the Saudi Hawks before they shut down early on this year, and Spooky used to fly for our French counterparts, the Patrouille Los Santos, before rejoining us a few weeks ago. And now out to sea you can see the aircraft in the formation of the Spitfire. The Supermarine Spitfire was a British single-seat fighter aircraft that was used by the Royal Air Force and other allied countries before, during and after World War II. Many variants of the Spitfire were built using several wing configurations, and it was produced in greater numbers than any other British aircraft. Around 60 of them remain flyable in the world. They're most prominently featured in the RAF Battle of Britain Memorial Flight, who showcase some of our British history. So now Reds 4 and 5 is Callum and Raptor. Raptor used to fly for the Red Robins and the Blue Hawks, and Callum used to fly for the team you saw just a few moments ago, GTO the Reds, before joining us recently. And now in on crowd right is Blanka, a formation based off the Russian Sukhoi Su-27 fighter jet. It was intended as a direct competitor for the large United States 4th generation fighters, such as the F-14 Tomcat and the F-15 Eagle. It has 3,530 km range, heavy aircraft ordnance, sophisticated avionics, and high manoeuvrability. So the synchro pair Reds 6 and 7 today are Pritch and Joella. Pritch is one of the longest serving members of the Santos Arrows. He used to fly in Red 5 and 8 positions, and was also a commentator for the team back when we had our Alpha San inspired. And Joella has previously flown for the White Arrows and the Blue Hawks. She was also a photographer for the Arrows before becoming a full-time pilot. And then now in from the left hand side, here is one of our signature formations, Phoenix. And then now to finish off the Jippo section, Reds 8 and 9 today are Charlie and Ollie. Charlie is filling in for our usual redout. He himself used to fly for GTO the Reds and is now a part of a display team on the Digital Combat Simulator game on PC. And now Ollie has flown for the Red Falcons, the Alice Thunderbirds, and is also currently Eagle 3 for the Golden Eagles. And then now in from the right hand side, the aircraft are spaced out in a Diamond 9 formation and are about to roll in the whirlwind.
It looked like it might rain.
Yeah, it is looking a little bit foggy. I'm gonna have a look at the weather now. We should be clear, it's just a little bit of mist, but that should clear in a moment's time. So then now the aircraft are in the formation of the Blackbird, which was a long-range high-altitude spy plane used by the United States Air Force in the Cold War. And now the aircraft are pulling to the vertical to change into the shape of the supersonic passenger airliner made by Aerospatiale and BAC, the Concorde. So yeah, not to worry everyone, this is just a bit of mist. It should clear in around a minute's time, so there should be no disruptions to our display. And then we've got clear weather onwards. So now we're about to split the two teams into Enid and Jippo, and turn the display up a notch and have some more dynamic fast manoeuvres for you all in the second half. So now the aircraft are approaching in at crowd centre and are about to pull to the vertical whilst Red 6 and 7 stay low and perform the palm split. ladies and gentlemen, the palm split. And now in from the left and the right at a closing speed of over 700 miles per hour. The Jippo aircraft will pass at about 100 feet apart in the spectacular Jippo Pass. So now in from the left and the right, Synchro have kept their smoke on and are about to cross in the slingshot. So now if you look on your left hand side, there is Enid in an inverted V formation, and then if you look on the right, there's Red 9 with his blue smoke on, with Red 9 about to fly straight down the middle in the Goose. And if you look over on the left hand side ish, Red 6 and 7 are about to pull to the vertical and split apart from each other to create a beautiful heart. And then there's Red 8 spearing the heart. We'd like to dedicate this heart to all you lovely people watching here in attendance at the Speechy Beach and live on Twitch and YouTube. Your support for the team is much appreciated. And now in from the left and the right once again, here's the synchro pair with the opposition barrel rolls. And then now in at crowd centre, Reds 8 and 9 have formed up with Enid, and the 7 aircraft are about to pull to the vertical and then split away from each other in the vertical break. And then now in from the left and the right, here's the synchro pair with their next opposition manoeuvre, the carousel. And then now in from the right hand side, Enid are about to twist around the display area, creating a snake-like movement in the Python. And now from the right hand side once again, 8 and 9 are about to roll around the inverted 6 and 7 jets in the corkscrew. And then now in from the left hand side, Enid are about to perform consecutive pairs of tight rolls from the inside to the outside of battle, changing smoke colour as they go. In the rollbacks. And then now from the left hand side once again, here's Jippo and red 6 and 7 inverted above 8 and 9 in the mirror pass. And now from the right hand side, here's red 5 rolling around Enid, who are in a short diamond formation in the twister. And now let's look out to show centre as Jippo are rolling in preparation for the incredible Jippo break. And now keep your eyes focused on the synchro smoke as they pull back around for the double rolls. And now let's look out to show centre for our show finale. Formed up with each other for the spectacular Vixen break. And now red 1 has switched his smoke on, signalling the aircraft to follow him in preparation for our finale fly past, where we'll be saying goodbye to the crowd here at Vespucci Beach. And ending our display.
Nice display as always.
Thank you very much. Of course, a couple of things to touch up on, but that's what training's for. Anyway, our first 9 ship of the new 9 ship of this year. So now from the left hand side, please put your hands together for one last time. You have been watching the Alisaros. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at LosSantosAros1 to keep up to date with events the team participating in. You can next see the Los Santos Arrows on our YouTube channel. We'll be streaming at our private display on Sunday night, and you'll be able to witness.
Well done, that was really good.
Thank you very much.
Very entertaining to watch. You said it was your first 9 ship?
It's not our first 9 ship, but our first performance of our new 9 ship display.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was amazing, to be fair. I'll give you credit for that. That was really good.
Thank you very much. We've put in a lot of hard work over these past few weeks to get this looking good. So now, if you look on the left-hand side, the aircraft are gonna brake to land. They're in a Diamond 9 formation.
Brakes into.
And they're pulling to the vertical in the spaghetti brake. So the 9 aircraft are coming into land now. But more or less that's all from me. I've been Bill Red 10. Thank you very much and good night.
Thank you very much for commentating.
No worries, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for the invite to the air show.